This is San Jose de Colinas, Santa Barbara, Honduras. And my name is Owen Carcines. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer here. It's really bright out, so I'm going to head inside my house and give you guys a little tour. And I hope you like it. It's going to get pretty dark as we move inside. So here's my old doors. I'm going to have them replaced pretty soon because they're termite ridden and all in all pretty crappy. I did a huge project with my landlord recently to replace one of these big poles, and it's not going to fix it, it looks like. So here's the bottom floor of my house. It's 2 stories. And I'll go to the top story, or the second floor, afterwards. Got this little mini fridge. There's a lot of nice things in here as compared to the average Peace Corps house. They probably wouldn't have as many things as I have here, considering I've only lived here for about a month. All the other volunteers in this town have lived here, and for that reason, they all leave their things. The landlord tends to take the nice things for himself when they leave, but there's always some things left over. He obviously couldn't take this nice black tile bar, which one of the volunteers constructed, I'm told. I'm sure he would have if he could have. I've got plates drying over there. This thing has all, dry foods, which some cockroaches tend to get into, but I'm like triple bagging my cornflakes here to prevent that. And I've got rice and beans and stuff, plates, and rolling pin. It's probably the most used utensil in the kitchen because I make pizzas pretty much every night. I'm not sad about that at all. Here's a little bamboo towel rack that I made. I don't even really use paper towels, but I thought it was cool. The painting was left by a volunteer. I don't know if that comes out in this camera. It's kind of interesting. Sugar, salt, and flour from my famous pizzas, of course. And little electric stove that when both burners are turned on, you can't see that very well, proceeds to electrocute anyone who touches anything metal on it. Like me, I get electrocuted all the time by my own stove. Right now, rice is boiling with a little, I forget what you call it, consommé, I think. Basically, instant flavor cube. Floor is cement. I'm thinking about changing that to some sort of a nice broken ceramic type thing, which is popular here. There's my potable water, little bench where I throw nonsense, garbage, and millions and millions of books. I have books all over the place. I rigged up this cool fruit hanging system right now. There is lemons. There are lemons, lots of lemons in there, and a little garlic. This is where I put the bananas. It's really the only thing that I added to the kitchen. Oh, I take that back. I added all these. I added this little seating area here. It's like a double seat and 2 single seats. A little lamp and a cedar table. I paid the price for these leather seats. I guess you should call them cow skin because they smell like cow skin. I can tell you that much. The map of Honduras covered up by random things. A mirror, which is kind of a weird design. I've got, what else? I made that bamboo Honduran flag, hat hanging, and what else have we got in this kitchen? Not too much. I pretty much always have this window open. Provides a lot of good ventilation, especially when I have the doors open upstairs. Speaking of upstairs, let's go over there now before my rice starts burning. So I climb up this pretty rickety old staircase. They call it caracol, which is Spanish for snail, I think, something like that. It looks like a snail. Anyway, so I've added these little itty bitty speakers here. Music's pretty important to me, so I pretty much always have music going. That's where I put the music, in this weird basket that was already there. So here's the second story. This is where I sleep and do most of my nothing. Whenever I'm not doing anything, this is probably where I am. Fan for sleeping at night. Blows right on my face, which is nice because it's kind of hot. My hammock rigged up with this cool like stick and lasso system so that I can take out the hammock with almost no effort. I spent a lot of time in this old guy. He's actually brand new. I don't know why I said old, but really nice. I don't know if I showed you yet, but basically I lie down in this hammock guy, and this is my view out here through these little, let's get these gates open, through here, and I can see mountains, just mountains and mountains and mountains, and of course my town, which I love. I love it. At night you can just stand out here and kind of spy on people, which is fun. This is my neighborhood. It's called Barrio 21. I think that means 21 de Octubre, the 21st of October. I don't really know quite what happened then, but maybe something important, considering they named the entire neighborhood after it. Once again, these sweet swinging doors. These ones aren't causing me any trouble right now. More books, tons of books, great stories like the Odyssey, and like I'm about to read The Prince. I'm sure my whatever 8th grade, 9th grade teachers would be happy for me about that. Got a broken laptop. Maybe I'll fix that up. That'd be nice to have around here. I'm the only business volunteer that doesn't have one. Photo album full of good old memories and painting supplies, some sort of internet satellite thing. Let's see. This little ironing board was left by the last volunteer. As you can see, I don't really use it for anything more than a table. I don't really iron my clothes because they are always filthy. I'm gonna keep all the little toiletry stuffs in there. That has underwear in it. That has t-shirts in it. All my other clothes are over there, probably collecting moths and other nice insects like that. Okay, so I guess the last part is back through, if you remember, coming up through here. The nice view that direction. And back here, have another set of these sweet swinging doors, which blow around a lot in the wind. And this is where I have my bathroom, which everything is either run by street water, which has a lot of pressure. I use this little tubing system. Water system was hooked up by one of the volunteers. It's very nice of him. The pressure is really good when there's street water, and I can flush, and I can, you know, use the shower and all those nice things. But when there's no street water, which is about 75% of the time, on top of the bathroom you have, what does that say? Stotec or something? You have a big tank of water, which gets refilled like monthly or weekly or something like that. So I'm never out of water, which is great. But I do have to flush things with buckets and bathe with buckets every once in a while. Which, to be honest, when you're bathing with cold water, it's probably better to just get it out of the way fast with a giant bucket anyways. I can see some of my neighbors are spying on me while I'm making this video, which is great. I'm sure they'll be cheesemaying or gossiping about that the rest of the day. Keep the door open with this stick, like this, I don't know, I think it's a drawer, so that the wind doesn't blow it around. Get a lot of wind around here. More of these tubes. Back here is a small like pool, which I'm going to use to fill up with plants. I've never really been a gardener, but I'm going to put some nice plants down in here. I've got all sorts of neighbors that want to help me out with free plants and stuff, as long as I buy the soil and the pretty expensive pots, actually. I have a seat. So, once again, my name's Owen, and this is a Peace Corps house in Santa Barbara, Honduras. I'm really enjoying my time here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Friends and family, I miss you guys. And just for people who are interested in Peace Corps life, this is it. It's pretty sweet.